I forgot to put the freaking music.
Again.
Did it play there at the end at least?
Yeah, just about.
I clicked. I forgot to put the thing. GM, here, let me fix this screen real quick. GM, welcome to this week's episode of the Fantasy Top Deck Building Series. I'm your host, Carpenter of Web3. Alongside me, as always, my brother and Big Brain Frog, HK. HK, how are you?
Yeah, no, doing good, doing good. It's quite a weekend for me again. So yeah, no, looking forward to doing some deck building, and yeah, it's gonna. Last week was a bit of a crazy week, right, with BTC pumping and everything. But yeah, I'm hoping it's a bit more uh of an easy week next week. What about yourself? How you getting on?
Doing well. Heads up, my little man's coming in here. It's fine. But Axton, Daddy's working. 1 second. Yeah, go watch TV. But yeah, so just a heads up. We were supposed to have Andy on today. There some IRL stuff came up, so we're gonna reschedule and get him on sometime either maybe this week, but most likely next week during. You want to go ahead and do a market or real quick while I go get this TV going?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, thank you.
Right. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at the marketplace. 1 second. There we go. Right. So obviously we've got the version 3 now, and yeah, I'm pretty much getting used to it at the moment. Competitions, everything pretty much looks similar, but obviously slightly different design. But yeah, let's go to the marketplace. So Gator, good morning. Let's go to ranks. Let's start again. So yeah, DB's a 1-star this week. I like to think he's going to be one of the best cards to play, right? So yeah, DB 1-star. Jing Tao is still suspended, right? So he's probably not going to come back, I think. At least before the end of the season, right? So I think even recently, most suspended heroes don't usually come back. Versla Loon's a bit of a wild card. Definitely can see him do well, but yeah, look at his chart. He's just too much of a wild card for me, to be honest. But whereas there's a few others, like Lawrence looks like he's going to be a fake for at least the short term, based on his PFP and his last 1 or 2 posts, right? KNB did post yesterday, so there's a chance that he might be post, right? I still think he's not going to be active in the tournament as much as he usually is, because apparently I think he's in Japan, and there's a music festival going on there, so KNV might not be. He might not be posting. Sorry, he might not be posting as much, right? So if I just filter back to 1-stars and go here, I think the other good one this week is Was. Now he's back from his short break, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention Psycho as well. He's a bit of a wild card as well. As you can see, he's had a few good tournaments, not as consistent. But at 1-star, he's always worth a try, right? Yeah, but I think Was is probably the one to probably must have, as you can see with this 24-hour chart, smashing 700 yesterday, right? But yeah, alongside DB, probably going to be a popular pairing, and then yeah, I'll probably be throwing KMV in 1 or 2 decks just in case. And yeah, I'll probably play a lot of Psycho and yeah, in bronze. But yeah, that's pretty much the 1-stars this week. You're back, Carpenter?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry about that, little
Nice.
man.
No, no worries.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah, again, sorry for the yeah, the last minute change. It was literally just like a last second change.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had him in the studio and everything. But so yeah, but no, it's a good thing, especially with not a good thing, right? But the upside is that one, we can still do the show, and two, we can even do it with a hero because HK is a hero, and he's our hero every week, and he's my personal favorite hero because he's my brother, so we're good. But yeah, man, it's even when I was in there helping little man, I still had my earbud in, so I heard everything. Um,
Yeah,
and I
I was
just
just
like
to stars,
Psycho.
yeah.
I think Psycho's gonna be decent. I just have a gut feeling that he's gonna post this week. He's not on like vacation or anything, right? He's still just in his might post, might
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
stuff.
he's more of I think he's more of he's not like a meme coin trader or anything like he's pretty
Mm-hmm.
much just, TA and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know much about his account, but I've seen him go off a few times, right, in the past, like top 50. So I like to think he has a chance at 1 star. So I think he could definitely shake it up if Waz or if DB doesn't post, right? But uh, but yeah, I think uh, Ray, good morning from the
Yeah.
walk into this.
GM Ray, thanks for
But
tuning in, brother.
just on Coach Bruce, he's on private now. I don't know if he's off yet. Let me just double check. But Coach Bruce is on private still, so he might be one for reverse, just for those that play reverse. Uh, if I go to 2 stars, I was just saying how Lawrence pretty much seems like he might be out for the short term. Apex is going to be posting, so I think he might be the best 2 star that you can put in and expect some points. And then you've got Evan Van Ness is a bit of an unpredictable hero at the moment. He could still score decent. If you look at, yeah, he's not hit this. I was hoping he hit the top 75 a bit more often, but last time it was around mid a month ago. So that's that. And then if you move on to the threes, right? Again, there's no really big standout to say, you have to have that hero, but DCF possibly, KBM sometimes is okay. Pretty much a floor hero at the moment though. But QW sometimes hits a banger, Anthem retweets and he goes off. Mando's probably a better option, just because of his chart, right? He has top 30, top 50 potential. Yano's probably the most optimal pick in this range. And
Yeah,
then
I like no, like especially when he's down in the like 3 star, 2 star range.
yeah, because he's a 3 star, I think he'd probably be a popular pick. And Icebergy, I like
Yep.
Icebergy because
I'm
he,
underexposed to Iceberg.
yeah, he does have periods where he just doesn't post, but he still gets decent enough engagement to consider, right? Now if I look at 4 stars this week, now 4 stars, like I said, on paper, it probably doesn't look as good as it can be, right? Like previous weeks. But there's always some heroes like Shalom's might just pop off randomly, right? Like yours does. You've also got Wall Street Bets looks like he's back. I'd say he's probably one of the best 4 star options just because he's posting consistently and he's a top, let's say, top 50% here, right? Like always getting top 70 when he's active. I don't
You have
mind
how
Leo.
many of them do you have? Is this your
What?
inventory?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
I thought that
This
was
is
your
match
inventory. I'm like, bro,
ball.
you have 20 of them.
Nah, I'd make legendaries if
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
me.
saying,
But
bro.
I like Leo at 4 as well. And then Guru's the main one, right? Guru, high risk, high reward, could really pop off any point. And Cozy's another one that I wouldn't underestimate. I know he's not a 1 star, but if you look at his chart, he's hit 700 twice, close to 700 twice in the past few days. He did one post on that was just misinformation, right? And he goes off. So stuff like that
Right.
usually goes off. But
Those baits are saying
yeah,
wild.
he said something like Alan said, I sold pump, right? Something like that, and it went off. But 5 stars, anything that stands out. Bread guy had an off week last week. Wei Wu had a high ceiling. Go out actually hit 900 like a few weeks ago. Min is on the downtrend at the moment. I do think he'll start. He'll, he'll eventually hit a bottom and then start creeping back up. But for now, he's on a downtrend. I probably will switch him into like a farming deck for now until he's back. But yeah. The one hero that I think might start doing a bit better is Tyler D, not Tyler Durden. So Tyler D. Cozy, my favorite silent killer. Yeah, Cozy is underrated. He usually pops off when people don't expect it, right?
Thank you for
Once
the
I
repost,
repost it, thank
Bonsai.
you, thank you.
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, so you got a couple of 5 stars. Based is obviously Did you see he actually Bull posted fantasy top right the other day, yesterday I think it was,
Oh, did he?
saying how like it's
Let's
a
go. Maybe
he
we should
said
get him on the show.
I did mention it in the comments, but
Let's go.
he's probably undercover, like probably doesn't do much of these podcasts and streams, I guess. But anyways, yeah, Tyler D, and then Hart looks like he's active again. I think it is a he. 'Cause I remember saying she last time, and yeah, got on for it. But and Elio has his token launching. So I would have said there's a there's a 5-star that you must have like last week, because last week there was, if I remember correctly, there was a few 5-stars that were pretty good, right? So yeah, but I think if I move to like the 7 stars this week, I think two that really stand out this week is Jack, right? The Jack here, just because I think he's hit 900 every tournament since he started, right? So I think he's definitely one to have. And then Clem, obviously, right? Clem kind of goes off. I do like the fact that Rasmus kind of hitting nicer numbers on the 24-hour. He was a lot for a long time. He was around the 600 mark. But it seems like a lot of his jumping over. I'll come back to 6, right? Uh, just for Christian, right? Uh, but yeah, seven's a crazy range, because obviously to get into the top 8 stars, you need to be in the top 12, right? And you always get some crazy heroes that just end up being an A-star, but seven's got quite a lot of options, right? I like to lean to the top 2 here, but you got Jesse, first time hero, right? Uh, what do you think? Do you think Jesse will do good with the coin?
Yes.
I know he's going to be spamming on X. He's like active every day now,
That's what
literally.
that's so that is great, but also a concern, right? Because some of his posts, I was looking at him, some of his posts do really well, and then that's why we definitely need to get him on sometime because we can kind of explain to him a little bit, which not really need to, but he what's crazy is like all his posts do well, but some of them do really really well, right? And then like
Yeah,
I think he's gonna do well, like he's gonna be in the top like 20 at least, maybe top 10 each week. But I think he has the potential to hit like top 1 or 2 um, with those ones that go nuts, right?
I think with him is more so, if post normally he'd hit 800, right? Because there'll always be a post
Mm-hmm.
that hits higher. But then if Coinbase or even the Brian quotes him, now
Mm-hmm. It does
retweets
better.
don't do as much as quotes. So if they quote him, his views will skyrocket, and I think that's when you see a top 10 performance, right? But I think his floor will definitely be like on a worst day probably 700, but ceiling of average around 800, and the ceiling of top 10, right? I think pretty solid hero in that range. Like I said, I think his price is high just because there's limited supply, right? Like there's not many cards at the moment, as you know. No one actually owns that Epic, I think. Yeah, there's not. There's only 4 rares, and everyone else owns single commons, right? So yeah, I think he'll do well considering he's going to continue posting about the Coinbase app, right? But uh, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of options this week, and pretty much most of them can go off, right? Luca Nets has been pretty active over the last
Really
week or so,
active.
like really active, right? Uh, all right, some alpha there from Christian Mertz back from vacation, so he's going to be back
Let's
at A
go.
star. Yeah, I think with Mert he kind of did fall off around, where was it? He was like a consistent top 15 here, right? But it became a
Mm-hmm.
bit more volatile ever since January. So I don't think the vacation probably did come in play. I don't know when he went on vacation. Probably around here, to be honest. But uh, you can see it's a bit more volatile, right? His tournament ranking. I think this was when what happened here. I can't remember what it was, but there was a big event, and he posted about it, and he hit some good numbers. Um, but yeah, I think Solana ETF or something. I think something like that. But yeah, I mean, if he's back to like hitting the top 20, I think his price should start going up again. Because I'm sure his
What is his price right now?
common
Point 4
price,
or point
yeah,
zero,
it's
right?
last 2 sales have been around the point four. One actually dipped in the 0.04. So, but otherwise he was more near 0.04 and 0.05, I'd say. Yeah, and I guess a shout out for Evans, who's actually been pretty consistent, I'd say, ever since he came back. Kind of going under the radar at 0.021 as a consistent hero. I probably would just stick with one rare with him just because I don't trust when a hero goes off for an extended period. I can't like go all in on that hero again. The same with Thread Guy. I have 2 rares, but I feel like he's undervalued. But I'm not going all in just because of you took a 4-month, 3-month break, and I can't have that with a hero. Whereas someone like Bandit
Yeah,
or Bread Guy, I don't mind having more copies just because I know they're going to be active,
super
pretty much.
consistent.
Because if you notice with Bread Guy, he was traveling for like a few months, right? But he was still
Mhm.
doing okay in tournaments. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to 6 because I did skip over 6, right? So if I go to 6, let's have a quick look. Right, like from that top 2 rows, which one do you think is the best one, Carpenter?
Top 2 rows. Oh, hands down. I think, and might be biased, but I say Vo. And I'll do my top 3. It's Vo, Walls, Whale because of the NFT stuff, and then Bandit.
Bandit,
Well,
wow.
Bandit. Oh, we're going by scoring, but if we're going by highest score, it'd be Vo, Wales, Cook.
Let's scroll down a bit. I've got Mossy.
Oh, I thought you said top 2 rows. My bad.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. From the top 2 rows, yeah, for top 2 rows, you're right. I think with Bandit, you're gonna get a consistent score, right?
Yep,
Jeff Park's kind of been a bit,
he'd be
I
my
guess,
top 5.
top 40 consistently, right? Which is pretty
Mm-hmm.
decent.
Especially for his price, because I was gonna get rid of him to get some other stuff, but then I looked at the chart and I was like, "There's no way I can get
The
rid of
the
him. He's too consistent for price."
the hero that I put on like underrated and on the uptrend was, in my article, was Art School Reject, right? Because I guess is it he or she? He's a he, right? I'm pretty
It's a
sure
he.
it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Comment section need to correct me on this stuff, right? Because so Art School Reject was, I think, away, like took an extended period around February, I think, announced it. And as you can see, downhill ever since. But then I saw one post a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, where he posted about being back locked in and in the trenches, right, and stuff like that. And as you can see, since then, the lowest rank has been 60, highest rank has been top 30, probably, let's say. So I think if and if you look at the 24-hour chart, it's a good indicator on how active they are throughout the week. Pretty much active every day, bar the one day, right, which is yesterday. Um, so that's a hero that I've got 2 rares of just because I think 6-star, if 700 to 800 points, similar to Bandit, I guess, in that way. And I think another one that I got very cheap when they started was Kate. Now, when Kate joined, I thought it's just going to be a bang in the middle mid card hero, right? And for my
Yeah.
gold farm, I ended up picking like 3 rares for so cheap, right?
What'd you get rares at?
0.03738,
You turd.
like
I got
that,
him
right?
cheaper than I did.
But now if you look at rares, the bids are like 0.052 and the floor is 0.082. So now I've upgraded her to like the elite farms, right? Just because how consistent she is, and again, someone that doesn't really take a day off. So while we're going through 6 stars, I just thought I'd mention a few of those. Jakey, I kind of need a Jakey rare soon, because that's one that I don't have.
What do you think of
Anyone?
Imran Khan? Like, I like Imran
Imran
Khan when
Khan.
he's lower starred.
Yeah, I don't think I'll consider him at 6 star as a 6 star.
Or yeah, I meant as
Um,
general, but general, yeah, yeah.
as
My bad.
general, I think he's a decent hero, right?
I like him better
As
at like
in,
2 or 3 star.
yeah, I think, and the good thing about holding a card like this is, like, you don't want to buy him when he's a 2 star because his price has already pumped, right?
Yeah.
So having like 2 or 3 commons is always going to be beneficial for your wider inventory, just because you're ready for whenever he's a 2, 3 star, right? When you're
Mhm.
buying him when he's a 2 star, what ends up happening is the price just racks up to like 0.1, 0.01, and you're buying him at top price. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. John Wang's kind of had 2 back-to-back good performances for the first time, probably since
That's
joining as a
nuts.
hero,
I was
right?
gonna ask you about that. Like, what
Wow, he's OG
what
hero as
happened?
well. So I know he had a project that was launching that kind of just got cancelled, right?
Hmm.
So then I think what happened was he kind of just went into like a bit of a hibernation, and then recently he's just hit a few good posts and he's just doing well. But yeah, one hero that's also started to have a bit of a trend up is Beanie, right? At one point he was priced pretty decently, but he's kind of just went downhill, right? But yeah, I've kept his rares ever since because I just felt like he was always active, but he wasn't really posting as much during tournaments. So he's the one hero that might start be doing. You might see him in the top 50s more often than not. But yeah, and finally, like I said, I'll go through 8 stars, but there's not really much to say other than they all are good heroes, right? But ISO Beast is locked in. Nick is one that okay, I'll mention Nick because
Dude, I was like I knew when he came back he'd be good, right? Remember we were talking about it a few
the
episodes
issue
ago.
with Nick is I always held his card just because I knew that he was going to come back at some point. He's not one hero that's just going to stay at floor, right? So I didn't even. I don't think I might have sold one copy because I might have had 3 rares, but I had 2 definitely. Um, so yeah, no, I've kept him, and during this period, which was an extended period. So anyone saying that, oh, I always was bullish on him. Let's be honest, he was away for 3 months, so he was pretty much a
Yeah.
non-existent hero,
Dude,
right?
I was picking his butt up during that time, like
Yeah,
low, because I always asked like Vo or not Vo, Easy and
Clem.
Clem, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's he?" And Clem always says the same thing, right? He's like, "Uh, no, Nick's when he's back, he's gonna cook, right?" Because the thing with Nick is like, and also, I kind of brought it up, not a whole lot, 'cause we didn't talk about him a lot, but I know we brought it up one episode, but the reason I feel like he was gone most of the time for those months is because he was building the chooserich.live,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
news app, which is really good. I really like it. And that's like one, it is pretty sweet. And then also now that it's not finalized, he's still doing work on it, but I feel like he's not having to do as much, like have so much time deving it, right? Because he developed the whole thing himself.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay. That
now
that
I feel
that
like
that
he's gonna be a little more back.
that made sense to be honest. And I think the hint was Clem was sweeping his cards, right? And I was like, maybe just because it is his mate, right?
Yeah, it's
But
technically his boss, but
he
yeah,
knew he knew what was coming, right? Like he got second that week when Clem was sweeping. So as long as Clem keeps telling him to post a banger, right, he'll be sorted. But I think the main card I think that's recently come out is Unipix, right? He's become like
I
the
with
pretty much
Unipix
top 5 for
with
the
Bonk
last few
going crazy.
months. He's insane. He's insane card to have, right?
I wanted to buy him so many times, but I kept saying no because I remember like when he went pull his chart up again real quick. Remember when he did really
All
good there
right.
for a while and then it kind of went down like right back
Yeah.
here. Like he kind of went really well that having the like top areas and then went clear down. Well, I had bought him there. I got a rare of him and then I got burnt. Or no, I never had a rare. I was gonna upgrade him. I got like 3 or 4 comments. And then he went down and I did what I used to do back then and just dump him. And then now he did good. And every time I was going to pull a trigger on him, I was thinking, nope, it's going to happen again, right? It's only like with memes, there's heroes that are tied to like a meme coin or meme coins or a meme structure,
Platform.
right?
Yeah.
Like Launchpad, yeah. So I feel like he could switch anytime, right? But he does. I think Bonk and like Pump. That's why I like Alon too. I think like Bonk Guy and Alon both are going to do well here for a while.
Yeah. I think Alon. I think his one thing I like about him, I feel he's gonna be active and he doesn't need to
Very.
post as much to get a good score, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if he does 3 posts, I'm pretty much guarantees him top 15 at
Oh
least.
yeah.
Depends on whoever hits a banger as well, right? Um, so I actually upgraded him to another rare just because I feel like there's upside at that price. Dip Wheeler, like I said, he's pretty much had the highest average out of all heroes in the last 5 tournaments, so
But he's shadow
he's
banned right
good.
now.
Yeah, but
But I don't think
he
it's
was
gonna take
he,
much of it. So many people follow him and have noties
he
on.
he he was shadow banned before the last tournament as well, and he still ended
What?
up coming. Yeah, he was. The
Oh
month
god.
the month told me, but
he's
look,
he's inevitable.
he still was sixth, right? So I think
Yeah,
shadow bans
that
don't
bro's
last.
inevitable.
Shadow bans don't last more than a few days. But and as you know, as if other heroes are doing good, Ansem and Greg are as big as a factor as much as they were, like, like maybe a few weeks ago when the trenches were down, Bitcoin was down, etc. Even Greg did well last tournament, top 5, but as you can see, you'll probably get
What's
more
his lowest
tournaments
ever?
when
20?
it's
But that was
20.
an
I think it's his
outlier.
second tournament, which
Yeah, I
is
feel like that's an
insane.
outlier.
But Sherlock came back last week and had a break, and then
I
back
think
to
he's
back.
good as long as he's gonna stay back.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get one of his rares.
I need 2 more commons for another rare.
So one thing I wanted to bring up real quick about people coming back, and it's someone I've been kind of sweeping because he's floor. Little Moon Lambo has been doing better. Like, well, of course, say that now. Now look at his chart. Last week he went back down, but like there for like 2 weeks he was. And I think he might come back because his chart looks pretty, like 2, 3 on and then off. So I'm gonna keep trying to stack him. And it might end up burning me, but I'm gonna try and keep stacking because the way I see it, the risk reward is it's worth it, right? Because he's a floor hero technically. So
yeah,
you're not out a lot, right?
if
If
he
if
if
he
he
doesn't.
if he's on the floor, definitely, I think he's probably worth it just because he might become a 1 star 1 week, 2 star, and
Yeah.
it helps you with bronze and silver, right?
Mhm.
So again, like I said, I just showed you I've got 2 commons, and the reason for that is I'd rather have just own him rather than chase him when he's a 1 star.
Yes.
So a lot of these type of heroes, I think, when you're building out your bronze inventory or even silver sometimes, more bronze to be honest, because you got 18 star cap. High variance heroes like Lil Moon Lambo probably help. And then given the cost, it's probably a decent pickup. But yeah, undervalued. Like I said, it's. I think a lot. What you'll find is a lot of mid heroes are pretty much priced near the floor, partly because of the use case and stuff. Like I don't mind them because I play like a gold farming strategy that's worked well for me since the start, right? But yeah. Anything else to mention on the market that stood out? Let me think. Um,
Oh crap! Yeah.
let's have a look at the
What do
activity
you?
board. Let's
Yeah,
quickly
I
have a
want
look
to
at
see.
activity. Oh wow,
What's up?
crab just burned
Whoa!
DCF to a was rare, which is pretty. I mean,
Crap!
burning DCF card is a bit.
That's gutsy.
Yeah, I know
Man,
he's
he's
not
got
priced well.
cojones on him.
I know he's not priced well, but I can't get myself to burn DCF just because I feel his
No,
lord is be someone that I can
he has
use.
that
But
chance.
then I think he's done a few burns. Grappler's been buying Everyone Ness, JTH, the Silver League. He's got a few rares, 6 stars.
Oh god. Yeah, she's
Yeah, and
good. Bo is
Bright.
hands down my favorite 6 star this week, like hands down. I feel
Yeah,
underexposed, and I have 3
I,
rares.
I think so
Oh,
as well.
someone upgraded to Star Platinum. Star Platinum's price is going up. I like Star Platinum is becoming a main hero or main character. Same.
Yeah, I think with Star Platinum, what you get is he'll be a. The reason why his card is good is because when he drops as a 7 star, he can potentially win you a tournament, right?
Oh,
When
absolutely.
potentially right. So a lot of the times, what you have is you don't have the right 8 star, but I think with his price and his high ceiling, he's got a very good potential, right? And
Well,
if
and
you
you can put him
just
in elite even when he's an 8 star, right, to help farm.
correct, yeah, I'd always try using him in silver if just because how good a card he is, right? But
Yeah, true.
one thing I wanted to know is Bright was playing fantasy for a while, right? But he wasn't as invested as you can see with the rewards. Ever since we moved to base, you can see he's been a kind of one of the biggest buyers, right? He swept. Look at the rares that he's bought: Unipix, Star Platinum, Naive,
Yeah. Who's this again?
uh, Bright.
Oh, Bright.
He
I don't
was
know Bright.
he was playing. No, he was a player before. He had a vast legendary.
Oh, so
Uh,
he come back.
he was playing, but he wasn't like buying. Do you get what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay, okay.
he wasn't pulling more funds into Blast, probably because it's Blast, right?
Yeah, I don't blame him.
um, but as you can see, eh, that's something I noticed in the marketplace yesterday. I think a few of us noticed where he started to buy a few top rares. But yeah, see what comments saying. Start playing another game. Yeah, I think that's key. I think when there's heroes that he has a card holder chat as well, right? I noticed that as well. But I think that when there's heroes that play the game, I
Like
think
Bo and ICO,
myself,
Star
Bandit,
Platinum.
Expo,
yourself.
even Carbon. I think those sort of heroes, you think, you know what, you don't mind buying more than one copy because you think
Yep.
they're locked in, they know the game, and even if they have an off week, you're happy to hold their card because they always tell you, they'll always give you an advance, right? Notice, okay, so
Yep.
they want you don't play me in your top deck, which means you can shift them to like a farming deck, right?
Yep.
Although Vo did say that one time and she came top 10.
Yeah, so I always put her in my
That was
top deck. Like
insane.
Bo
No,
doesn't
yeah,
miss.
yeah, exactly.
Like she's dude, hers is perfect of curation, like curated content and shit posting, man. Like she hits everything, and she just like it's fun content, right?
Yeah,
She
100%.
needs to take over Easy's account and help Easy.
Yeah, this week I kind of like I said, I bought another add-on, right? 2 rares. I sold the Ansem, which is why I've got a balance, and I'm kind of trying to pick up 5 or 6 more rares with that, right? And the first thing I'm doing is probably buy a GG and try upgrading, because not that I think the GG is undervalued, just because I've got 4 commons, so it makes sense to buy one more, right?
Yep. So hey, you should do that today. So you do that, and I'll do my Wall Street bets later.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll buy one and upgrade and see what I can do.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can get a
And then
skip,
once we get
right?
done with this, we'll kind of go. We will, for those who love the deck building, we will get into deck building today too.
Yeah, I think this is part of it, right? Discussing, going through like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
market,
Yeah, yeah.
which
Yeah,
heroes
I
are
had
going
a
to be the
DM
ones.
that said that's about the deck building.
Uh,
But yeah,
uh,
there we go. You have quite a few you can upgrade.
yeah, but
You have
those are the
so
ones
many
that I need.
makesy commons. You get those from like are you buying those or those ones you pull and you don't sell them?
I pulled a few. I think 9 or 10 I already had, and I pulled a few
We
for
have
like.
15.
Right, let's hope for a skip.
Skip, 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 skip. W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Right, okay, come on.
W's in the chat. Skip the legendary, Ah!
It's alright. Anyways,
I gotta go.
yeah, what we'll do is we'll obviously we get into some deck building, and I think we'll start with yours, right?
Yep. Let me grab
And then
another Wall Street bets real quick. Bye. I'm just gonna. No one will accept my bid. I've had bids on them for the last 24 hours, so we bought one. So here, I'll share my screen. We'll upgrade one. Here, so I'm gonna share my screen over here. Share screen. We're gonna share. Where are we at? Right here. Share. There we are. Or wait, add to screen. All right, let me fix this real quick. So I'm gonna make this smaller. Let me duplicate. So I can take this one down. And then we're gonna go. Let me edit this real quick. Yeah, I'm weird. I don't like it being all weird like that when I'm doing it. That's too big, too small. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing either. It's in edit screen, edit mode. There we go. That's better. Save that. Save. Update layout. There we go. Now you can see that pretty good, right?
yeah, I can see that. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So here we've got upgrade, level up. Come on, baby. Skip, skip. Wait, where's it at?
You have to wait for a bit, I think.
Okay. I was like,
There we go.
no. I've never had a skip before. Ah, dang it. My hopes got so high. I was like, let's go. But dude, I've like what's crazy is since we started this series, what's crazy, we've been doing this. Our first episode was actually the last week of December. I was looking back at some of so we've been doing this for going on 8 months. And in 8 months, I want to do a thing where we look at like both of our inventories at the beginning and like because there's clips of it, right? And then what it looks like now. I noticed like I kind of did that with mine. Since doing this with you, HK, my port value has doubled, more than doubled. And then also it's remember when I was getting like 300 to 400 frags some weeks? Now I consistently get over 1K, and the rares I have are so much better.
Nice.
And I like, yeah, my strategy's completely changed. Adopted the frog strategy. All right, so we'll go to competitions here. I do have one silver in already. I wanted to get your take on. So here, we'll click this. This is what I put in so far. For my silver.
Do you not
what
have
do you think? You like it?
I said, do you not have Clem?
Oh, I know. He's in another deck. Let me see what. Let me take him out real quick. I think I put him in an elite farming deck. Which let me close these. I
I'm
was
not gonna
messing with
lie.
him.
Clem at 7-star, you got to play with more 6-star, surely, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you're
that's
right.
gonna
Here,
be
let me do
that's gonna.
this. We're gonna close this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go. Where's my bow? And then who do we want?
So
Or,
you
what
put
do you think
Jan.
of him as a 5-star?
He's good. I think I play him in elite farming because I
Okay.
feel he's 800, 900 points, which is pretty solid. And
So you say Yano, right?
yeah, I think you had Giano in.
That's
I
who
don't
I
know what.
like.
Yeah.
Yano. Yeah.
Okay, and then what do you have? 7 stars left. Okay.
Yep.
Do you have any Wars or
Don't have any ones. I
DB?
have K and V. I know I don't play DBs. He breaks my heart too much.
K and V probably just because he's a 1-star. Out of the three, he's probably the least likely to score highest. Just DB is obviously risky, right? But yeah, I'd probably go
What do you
K
think?
and V there.
Psycho? K and V or Psycho, right?
Yeah, it's either or, right? And then
And then
6-star,
I like
you got
Jeff Park here.
Ram or Jeff Park. I'd go. Jeff Park
Ooh,
probably
let's
just
go
because of his
Ram. Wait, what'd you say, Jeff
functionality.
Park?
No, I think both are pretty much. I think Ram's like top 30 range now, top 40, whereas
Yeah, I think he
Jeff
has
Park.
the higher chance of going like taking off, right? Having that
Eh,
banger
no. I don't
than
think so
Jeff.
anymore.
I don't know Jeff's
If
content very well.
if you look at Ram's chart, right? Just click on his chart, right? He's I think Otto's mentioned it a few times,
Ooh,
but look at the drop off.
yeah. I didn't look at that
If
recently.
you go to his last top 20 finish, when was it? It's right there. So last top 20, which was there May 19th,
Yeah,
and what is it? What is it now? 19th of July. So it's just
yeah.
been
It's been a hot
two
minute.
months. It's been 2 months since he hasn't, and I think just because the trenches aren't the same as they were, like
Yeah,
a few
and he's a Solana guy generally. Like he's more.
yeah, he's a Solana guy,
I might
so
go Park here because Park's look. Oh yeah, I'm going Park for sure.
yeah, and
Well,
actually,
let me see. I do think I like Park. Yeah, his chart. I like his 24-hour chart. And let me look at his 7-day. Yeah, all his charts are long. Like, look at that. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go
So
him
yeah,
because I
with this
aim to
deck,
win
yeah,
these or like get high anyways.
yeah, with
Yeah,
this
good
deck, I
shout
think,
on that Clem too.
yeah, I think with when you have Clem at 7-star, I feel like it's putting him in elite farming. You might get the extra 200 points, but it's hard to get that extra reward because I think they're segmented in every 100, right? Whereas this can
Mm-hmm.
be quite big for you when it comes to. Okay, so you've got Wall Street bets now, bread guy.
I might take Brett out actually, but so we're gonna go Wall Street bets. I want to use him, and then I was thinking Kaleo or Rasmer. Rasmer's been crushing it. Let me see what
Yeah,
his 24
I think
hours. He has
Rasma
a
has
stream
24
next
hours.
week with Orangey.
Oh,
He's
is
going
he?
to Miami
Okay.
next week. Yeah, when I was watching Thread Guy's post or stream yesterday, because I watch him like to one, I like watching Thread Guy because like I really enjoy his content, but also I watch him because like for to make my streams better, right? I pick up a lot of his like mannerisms and the way he sets stuff up. But yeah, so him and Rasmus were talking in the comments. He's because Thread Guy was like, hey, I'm gonna have Orange on next week, and then Raspberry came on. He's like, how the hell are you gonna have him when I'm going out to Miami to have him? And so yeah, he's going to Miami to next week. So I think he's gonna be good because if he's in Miami, I think he'll be doing a lot of those like live skits or whatever where he's like on the streets and stuff, making that funny
Nice.
stuff. So I kind
So I'll
of
put
like him
7.
next week.
Okay. And then I like Art School at 6 or
Yeah.
Bandit. Art
Uh,
School, yeah,
yeah, let's go art
at
school.
6. Now what you're saying now? You got.
What do we got now? We have 6. So we go. I don't really like one. I'm gonna go. I don't have any threes. I have no threes.
Yeah, I
None.
think I almost think you know what
Get rid of Rasmus.
You're better off farming and not playing another silver. Like the reason I say that
Yeah,
is just because Lawrence is a bit more of a risky option for now, right? And then
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got what do you call it? Um, yeah.
Silver or
It's a bit
elite
risky.
or gold or elite.
Actually,
Elite,
let's
right?
fill out your elite. Let's fill out. You got some good rares. I don't want you to put them in gold because you won't get that many
Yeah.
rewards.
So Rasmer.
Yeah. So let's build a good elite deck. So I'll put one of them star platinums,
Oh
just
yeah,
because it's
yeah.
8-star. Just to get a common in. I'll put the Ansem in as well, probably.
Yep.
Right, and then I'll put 2 more rares just so you can balance out a bit. Kaleo probably.
Kaleo and choose rich.
Choose rich. Oh, 5171. Now, the way I see it
Or is
is
that too lopsided? Like we're stealing. Wait, I'm stealing way too many good cards for one deck. I feel like we
The way
even
I
this
see it
out a
is
little
if
bit.
you take Nick out and put Smalting in, or even Bandit, or even Nirolf, if you want to balance it more,
Yeah,
right?
let's do Narelf.
Just
Where's
so
my
that
Narelf at?
he's a bit up.
There he is.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
I
we
like
go.
that better.
Yeah, 5K still, and
I
your
kind of
heart
want to take
boost
Kaleo out and put
got
one of
even
these
more.
two in. Yeah, just because like I don't want. I kind of like. So my thought process. Tell me if this is right or wrong. But so the way I look at it, like my Bandit, my Vos, my Kaleo, my Clementes, and my Rasmers are rares are like my top rares, and I don't like having if I'm farming, I don't like them together because then I feel like
Right.
each of them are like the captain of a farming deck, right?
Yeah, I got what you mean, but then you also open up to the chance that if everyone goes heavy in
They poop.
elite, you're gonna go top
Yeah.
outside of the top 800, right? So
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with Kaleo there.
what I say is get 2 or 3 that you know are gonna get me in
Crush.
solid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it's just worth putting all the risky ones together, and they just end up doing good. But yeah, that one I'll do Nick, Art School, Star.
All right, so let me get rid of
Oh, you got
that.
Kate as well.
It's
Kate's quite good. So
Kate over Arsenal, or Arsenal over Kate. We'll use Kate in the next one.
yeah,
And
okay.
then Bandit as well.
So I can't see. I put this comment on the screen and I can't see the actual
Oh, hold
deck now.
on. Silver is too competitive too. I only put good cards in if a good chance of top placing now. Farming, sure, but I just go halfway on silver. Yeah, see, I don't farm. Here, I'm gonna move that comment so we can see.
Yeah, but I never go. Yeah, okay, nice.
Oh wait, hold on, let me
Yeah,
put it back up so you can finish reading it.
farming for sure, but I never go half. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's
Yep.
something that I think you need to see. Like, do you know what you were doing there with the Wall Street Bets, Rasma, but then you did it with the
Yeah.
commons. You should never
Yep.
force it. You should never force a deck because what happens is you force it, it doesn't do good, and then basically you just wasted them cards for the week. So like what Crab said there, you never go halfway with the deck. You either go all in and say, well, this one can actually win me, or can actually get me at least a decent amount of points to get like top 200, right? For ETH and frags. But when you don't have like that challenging deck, or where you feel like, what, that's a bit of a risky deck, and you're wasting like 2 good heroes in it, I'd usually push them to like farming and go that way, right? But yeah, no. So you've got Nick, Art School, Star. Do you want to go Elio in this one as a 5-star?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was responding to 710. I can do it after the show. What do you say, art school?
Elio. I was going Elio. Just get
Oh,
because
Elio. Yes, I
just
like
because
Elio's. Let me look at his chart real quick because he's still been hitting good on that. He's been
yeah,
real
no,
consistent for his price.
he's
Oh yeah, dude, he's crushing.
he's been shilling his coin, so like he'll get you
I
like
like it.
850 to 900
And when the
points, and
normies come back in, he takes off.
then for this deck, what I would do is actually just put like an ISO beast in, a
Yeah,
strong
that's who
common.
I had in originally. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like this.
4736, 2 commons in
Yep.
rather than wasting a few of your good rares. I think that's
Yep. Oh,
solid.
hold on, let me see something. I kind of want to put ICO with Bandit because they do banter together. What do you think of this? Actually, that drops it way too low. Now we're going ICO beast.
Yeah. I mean, Bold is okay, but I don't think he's as good as ISO beast
No,
in terms
no,
of
hell no. ICO's one of the top 5 heroes. Like
yeah, just because
easy,
of his
hands down.
know-how with the game and everything. I think you just play him. Right, let's do another one. I like how
Let's
you got
go.
really good options. So let's start with Kate, right? Kate and Bandit
Yep.
probably as your core.
Yep.
So I usually said that's
I
about
want to put
2,000
one of the.
points.
She's been doing. What do you think of CL? I think they've been doing really well here
CL's a
lately,
bit
right?
up and
Look at that.
down, but I always think of CL as someone that's going to be active on crypto Twitter, right? So I never
Yeah.
sell CL. I always think, where can I play CL as a
Maybe I
six
put her in
star?
gold. Oh, what
In
did I
a
just
six
do?
star, I play in gold. As a
Yeah.
4-star, I play in silver. That's usually my way of playing CL,
There we
right?
go. Yeah. So we'll save her
Um,
for gold. I
so
do
if you
like
just
Jazz here for a
yeah, so if you
farmer.
take down the chart, I'd say put possibly
Oh, is the chart
Jez.
up still? Oh, I went to a different one. Hold on. I'm sorry. That's what I did wrong. I went to my wrong one. Hold on. Give me
All
a
right.
second. I have two things up because I have to take to make it this way. I have to like
Yeah.
make it
Yeah,
smaller. Okay.
I'd go Jez
Jazz.
probably there.
And then we want to use my
Um,
last star platinum.
yeah, I'd use this last star platinum, and then probably Fejao. Is it Fejao? How do you
Yep.
say it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fish it. Yep. Yeah, you're better at pronouncing stuff than me.
No,
I
I'm bad.
butcher everything.
I struggle with the genders because someone will have a male PFP, and
Exactly.
how am I supposed to know if they?
If they're
But
an X or a
anyways,
Y.
um, but yeah,
Heck yeah. Want to go one more, or do we want to? Let me look at something here. Oh wait, now we'll look later. But yeah, I do want to before the show's over. I do want to kind of like do a quick breakdown of. We can do it this week or next week. A quick breakdown of the mold sheets. We never show that on here. I kind of want to a little bit.
Yeah, I think maybe we do one episode where when it's just us two, we do like analytics. But
Oh yeah, let's do that.
FanFan Pro and the multi sheets are the ones
Yep.
that I use just because I've got them bookmarked, right?
Yep. And I need to bring up the new version of V2 of why am I having a brain fart? Why am I having a brain fart? Oh my god. Clayton's.
Clayton's, yeah. He's
Why am I
got
having
his
what's it called? It's bugging me.
FT hoods.
HUD. The HUD.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clayton. I love you. I completely like had a brain fart. But yeah, no, we'll check out like those three. Because I know V2. I haven't had a chance to dive into it a whole lot, but talking with him before the car wreck and stuff, I was excited for it. So yeah, we'll check that out as well. All right. So do we want to go to gold now?
Yeah, let's do gold. Get that CL in.
Yep. Oh, this is one gold I have in right now. Let's look at this.
Wait. Is that a rare Vol?
Yes, I forgot I put her in there. Let me get out of here. Yeah. Well, see, this is something I kind of threw in yesterday like a dummy. We need to go back to silver, don't we?
I tell you what, when you got like cards that are top 25, I feel they shouldn't be placed in gold if you're not going to be trying to score high, because 6-star Vol can challenge in silver, or you can farm a lot more frags in elite. So yeah.
What do we got here? I have 10 stars. So we go 5-5. I like this. Tell me what you think of this. This is how do you feel about that?
Looks solid.
But can we do better than that? Let me redo this.
If you get any good 4 stars, maybe 6-4, maybe split on the commons.
Let's see.
Bread guy, you got bread guy.
Oh yeah, we gotta put bread in here. Bread needs to go in here. Bread and then him.
Yeah, so that's 9. And then if you scroll up a bit, so you've got yes.
So we go 5. I kind of screwed myself. We can't go bread.
Yeah, you kind of have to go 4. And then the ceiling of the deck, it comes to that point like Wall Street bets kind of just hit 600 maximum like recently, so that's 900 points. I'm just thinking where you're stacking up. Yano at his best is 800, 1200, 2100. Yeah, you're gonna end up scoring around like 4400 at the best.
And yeah, I want to go for that's not even worth for me going for because my silvers I try to aim for top 50.
Do you know what it is? A lot of the time with silver and bronze, you kind of need the 1 stars, right? And one thing I do recommend is don't chase 1 stars, 2 stars.
Yeah, I don't.
It's very like you're gonna lose money, right? Doing that.
That's what back in the day. Remember, I was talking like I think it was even before we started the show, but I was talking on like the DMs and like on the timeline is back when before you pushed me completely out of bronze by beating me so bad. Like I used to chase, right? And you're like, bro, just stop doing that. Cause like I was losing a lot. Like all my rewards would go into every week and then I'd sell, or whatever.
Yeah, I think.
Or the next 1 star.
Like one thing I do is I have DBs and I never sell them. So whenever he does full 1 star, I already have him, right? KNV, I already had him from the week before. I held this card for a few weeks already, right? So I'm not having to chase that way. But yeah, for now, like I said, I'd almost put Wall in a top elite deck just because I know you can't.
So I changed her. I put her in. I took what's her name out and put Jez out. But I kind of take him. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, do you like Fajao or Rasmer?
I mean either, to be honest. I feel like Rasmer could be a good common for another deck, whereas this one will already have.
Yeah, we have.
I think Thread and Rasmer could be in one deck with 3 rares basically is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because then that way you'll have because you got very good commons. Rasmer, and then I put Smolting in because he's a stable coin, right?
Yeah, he's stable coin. I like that. What about Intern? I like Intern here.
Intern Monad, let me think. He's either posting memes or he's. I'd say Bread Guy, just because Bread Guy. I know he's a 5-star. I'd use your Bread Guy, and the reason I said that is just because I know he's a 5-star. You probably can play him silver, but you can't play him in silver, right? So you'd probably.
Yeah, I'm not playing no more silver. I got my one.
And then now you just need to put one more rare.
But
the one, it's either Jez
I don't know if I like Bo. Or Jez, I mean. I love Bo. Jez, or do you think like a
Guati as well? Guati.
This one? Or no,
not him.
this one.
He can mess you deck. Yeah, that one's been a bit consistent, but obviously on the 7 days not looking that good.
Let's
Which
go.
hero you've got
What's
as well? I'd
let me
go
look at.
Jez.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Just
go Jazz. I keep
look at
Jazz for a
Jez's 20.
reason.
Look at the 24. Look at his 24-hour chat.
Yeah, Jazz.
Uh, 'cause
Jazz
obviously
is like
that one about 500 and then tops at 700. Yeah, I'd go Jez because it's similar to like Kate and because on the
yep,
weekends not many people post, right? You have to think about that as well.
it's true.
Uh,
So we got
yeah, I
4
think that should
elites
be
in.
fine.
Go to gold.
Yeah, and you've used 8 commons, which is the key thing, right? Now you've got quite a
Yeah. So we'll
few
put CL
heroes.
here. We'll go
CL probably go
Wall Street.
Go Mercury probably or Sherpa.
Let's go.
I think Sherpa's a good card actually, just
Yeah,
for
I do
this
too. I
gold
like
gold
Sherpa.
strategy.
Mhm.
And then Cold Blooded Chill.
I can only do that once I
Oh, one
verify your
second.
voice.
Sorry, my son has my phone, and my wife called me on the Google Home.
No, it's fine. But yeah,
All right,
I was gonna say put Cold Blooded Chill and put a good 6 in.
a
Uh,
good 6 third. Cold Blooded
no,
Schiller in.
Cold
Oh,
Blooded
get him
Chill.
out and put Cold Blooded Schiller in.
I mean, you could put either. Like I usually go 4 rares anyways, just because
Oh
it's
yeah,
hard to
yeah.
play
And
3 rares.
then a good 6. You want to go 7? We can't go 7. We gotta go 6. So you want to go intern or how's W3 Q been doing?
He's pretty solid during this recent market. Like
Yeah,
he's
so go
probably
with
bottom
him.
is like 9, and then 5 now. Ellie
I
or
kind of like
Tyler
that.
D, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Tyler D, whichever. It's
we'll go
379.
there.
Yeah, that's solid. And not the reason why that's a bit low is Wall Street Bets has kind of had an off week as well. So his average is lower than what it is usually, right? So it's probably more around 4K, 4,000 points that.
Yeah. Do we want to switch to yours real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run and grab my phone, and then yeah,
Yeah, no,
so
that's
we can
fine.
switch to your thingamabobber. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Right, how do I share screen? Wait, I think I might be already sharing. Share screen, share. Right, I think it's that one. What's that? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Right, so our Carpenter is away. I'll probably go through my decks, right? I start doing them, but like I said, on the TL as well, I always delete. I delete my decks quite a bit, just because I overthink everything, right? But if I zoom in on my elite decks now, I've been told by a few players to like maybe get epics to pair with my Soulbound Legendary, right? I think eventually I will be doing that, to be honest. Like maybe get 2 epics, which I can play in gold sometimes, and then playing the silver elite, right? But I'm going with this just because I think Alan has a lot of upside, Nick as well, and then third guy and main are more consistent, and I'm hoping I can hit a decent. If I moved up, I just want to see my chart. I think I pretty much hit the same views and the same average views and same total views, but I think it's just how competitive each tournament gets. When the market picks up, you're probably going to see me more in this range, but when it's pretty much a pretty if when other heroes aren't performing as well, then you might see me in the top 60, right? But I think with my card, the main thing is I'm going to post, I'm going to be active, and we'll score around that 550, 650 mark, right? Which is pretty solid for the price as well. And there's upside, right? You know, sometimes you hit a very good post at the right time, and you know you can score a lot higher. But yeah, I think I'll probably be picking up 2 epics to go into this deck, and then going forward, play start playing gold more. So yeah, I'll probably start playing gold just because silver's become a lot more competitive. I know the gold's competitive as well, but it's good to have a spread, right? So I'm thinking of eventually picking up like 4 epics and playing like 2 gold do gold decks every week. So yeah, that's my first elite deck. And then I think I told Carpenter off stream. In elite, what I tend to do is play all my bandits. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. As you guys know, he's a consistent hero. Kate is another one I've mentioned. Got 3 rares. Easy is another one I mentioned, 3 rares. So those are my the 3 core heroes in my elite farms, and then I kind of just fill it up. Jeff Park, Davis is a 7-star. I don't fancy him much in silver this week, but that's the good thing about having Davis, because sometimes it'll be like a 5-star, sometimes it'll be like a 7, 8-star, right? So you can play him farming 1 week, silver the next week. So he's a good card in terms of the utility, right? And he also plays fantasy, so I like his card. Nairov, I've already said. Tyler D, I like the potential there. I think what I'm going to do is I actually bought another one. I bought another Tyler D, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there, so I can, because I think I can use Jeff Park in one of my silver decks. And then yeah, Elio's kind of been consistent lately, so yeah. So that's kind of my sort of setup in elite. Nick's at 8-star this week, so I think he's gonna do well again, but I don't expect him to be top 10, right? But if you can give me 700 points again, I'll probably take him take him in elite.
Is the camera on? Oh yeah, it's on. Or
Yeah,
no,
I can
camera's
hear you.
on.
Camera's on. I can hear you though.
Oh shit. Okay, I pushed the wrong button. I meant to unmute. There
No,
we
no,
go.
it's fine.
There we go.
Yeah, I was just going through my elite decks. I know how you go. You go with like a common in your deck, right? As well. I kind of,
Mhm.
I kind of just want to be safe and play all res.
What range do you go? What point
So
range do you like to hit?
so I told you before, like Kate, Easy, and Bandit, right? Those are like my
Mhm.
core heroes in elite. As you can see, they in pretty much all the decks. And then I usually fill out the rest. So, for example, when Nick goes at 8-star, I don't like playing him in silver, right? So then I put Nick in elite. When similar to Davis, right? Here, Orange's kind of come back in a way, as in he's posting a bit more. And then my Soulbound Legendary, I've just put it stacked up 4 good rares. But yeah, I was just saying that I'm looking to pick up a few epics as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my elite decks.
Oh yeah. Did you go over your silvers? I kind of heard you, but like I was also trying to find my phone. Yeah, my son had it hidden under the bed. I had to use Google Home to find it.
All right, no, it's fine. Yeah, silver's where I compete in every week, right? Like I
I
said,
know
I
you
don't
don't have
mind.
to give up all your decks because people they will probably try and copy you, but
Yeah,
I know you're like
but
me and we change our stuff up last minute. How many
yeah,
did you buy that jack or pull that jack?
I pulled my jack, right? Yeah,
You
but
mother
yeah,
effer.
but like I said, I'm not changing these decks. I'm going all in. DBURs, all in. Hopefully get a result, yeah. But if they don't do well, I'm pretty much wrecked this week. But yeah, because that was one of those things. I don't like playing halfway in silver. You have to go for it. I will do another deck with probably K and V. So let's just see. Alon, I've got another Vo. I'll probably put in K and V here somewhere. Where is he? K and V. So I got 8 stars left. So I got a few options here because I can go 6 because I got Whale, and I might do Apex like this because I think Apex is the only 2-star I'll consider, right? Yeah, I might do this one just in case. I feel out the 3 1-stars was, but I can maybe put Cycrane. What do you think? And go 7
Yeah,
with
I
Honey,
would. Ooh, what
Tyler
about
Durden,
Pantoshi? Oh, you have Tyler B. You have Tyler B.
or Thread Guy. Like
So third guy, I don't know. Thread guy is the only
he's a good
thing. Okay,
hero.
so
He's doing well.
I like when he quote tweets Jack stuff because a lot of like the threads or the stream stuff, like Jack's the one posting it, right? Like, hey, they're live, and then does all the clips. I love when Thread Guy during the week, during tournament, like quote tweets it instead of just retweets it because then it helps his score. And it's like perfect because having a thread, I believe like having Thread Guy and Jack in the same deck could be like a cheat code.
Yeah, because they kind of work in tandem, right?
Yep.
He does the clips from Thread's podcast, Thread then quotes him, and then it
Well,
takes off from
and
there.
yeah, because you know how like they do that picture at the beginning. Jack posts those too, like, "Hey, Thread guys live." Um,
Yeah, and
so it's a
so,
cheat
so
code, dude.
I'm thinking I skip Alan and I'll play a bit more balanced. I go Vo and Vale, right? And then I go
I say Bo. Yeah.
another. So I need to put another 6-star, or I put a 7-star.
What do you think
I
about
just think
Heart lately? I've been looking at them.
for the price, I think it's a good card. If you can get it at 0.06, I think Heart's a good card, right?
Especially
Again,
rare, yeah.
I can't really
They used to be a
see.
top hero.
Yeah, so this is another thing I want to mention on stream. I think they need to, this another, I can't see the actual card while I'm doing my deck. Maybe because I'm zoomed in a bit, but all right, there we go. Yeah, so 0.096 is, if you can get it around that bid range, I think it's good. I've got
It's a
2
steal.
rares. Um,
Did you
Heart
pay
does
for
go,
them recently, or was that something? I think one of
yeah,
them was a while
one of
ago,
them I got a
wasn't it?
while back. Yeah, yeah. Another one I got cheap, so yeah, it balances out. But yeah, I think I'm going to Jeff Park here. I think if I do this and then go with K and V. So just to answer the question, is K and V back from holiday? He posted yesterday a few times, right? So maybe there's signs that he's back. But I think Drunken said this to me on the TL that there's a music festival in Japan, and I think KMV is there, right? So I'm pretty sure he's going to be there, and he might still post, right? But I think Waz and DB I'm leaning towards, but I will use KNV. Like I feel you have to just in case, because it's not like KNV is just a normal 1-star. When he's actually posting a lot, some of his posts can go off, right? So, uh, yeah, I think he's quite good. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this deck off with probably Wall Street bets just to play a bit safe there with KMV and then 3 solid 6-stars. But they're probably not as good as my other decks, but I like that. Yeah, he did post an hour before in the last tournament. So yeah, prepare your decks accordingly. That's all I can say, right?
See, Candy used to be. He's fantasy aware, isn't he?
He is. But if you're on an extended break, you want to zone out of like phone and
Exactly.
like you have to understand that
They're
that every
people.
hero, not every hero is gonna be like, oh, I'm going an hour away from my house.
Yeah.
Every step, every movement they make, you have to tell the the players, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Honey might do well if the market just keeps picking up because she's actually a good
Ooh, Honey's
card.
chart looks nice. And of
But I
course, it's
think
just because it's weekend is why she dropped off. Because
yeah,
you know.
and I think with Honey the thing is it's always been a consistency factor. Like if which is why at 4-5 stars she's always got a good hero to have. But if the market continues and ETH continues trending up, I think Honey's a good one. So what I might do is put a Honey add-on. I bought a Waveview just because of the price was pretty low. I actually like Mando. Actually, I think I might do like a thing where I put Yano in this one. Where's Yano? It's version 1, and then I might go Apex, and then a 3-star. Maybe this. Doesn't look that great to be honest in terms of the total. But yeah. I think my main 4 decks are going to be these. I'm pretty sure a lot are going to have similar decks, and then yeah, I farm in gold, and I've told you this before. Like I feel there is value in mid res, right? And I've said it a few times now. I play 4 res and a common in my gold 15 decks, and usually it's heroes where like when Sherlock is an 8-star, I can't really play him anywhere else. So
Yeah.
he's a good card to fill up a few more rares that are inconsistent but sometimes do well. It's just to utilize your inventory a lot better. It helps a lot. This is how I play my card, just in case anyone's my card holder. I'm usually going to be a 5-star pretty much every week, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
that
try and
means
get you're like a
if he's
DB or not DB. You're like a ECF and me back in their prime, like just consistent.
yeah, I would say I'm more like a small thing, but I want a bit lower,
Oh yeah,
slightly lower. I'll
yeah.
be like a
That's a good
5-star.
shout.
Small things are 6-star every week, if you noticed, right?
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna be a 5-star every week. where you can play 4 rares and a common in gold, or you can play me in with a few epics in gold farming, right? And if you want to put me in elite, at least I can guarantee you 800 to 900 points, which if you want to go that way, right? But yeah, that's how I play myself. So like horse, I feel like it's coming back a bit. He changed his PFP. Loki has been consistent. I have 6 rares in my gold farms, right? Ignas, I always play 1 rare Ignas in my gold farms just because in case he doesn't do that well. But in otherwise I put him in silver. But heart's a 5-star I've put in. So literally paid for 5 stars in this deck, and I'd be happy if it gets me like if I'd be happy if it gets me to like 4,000 points basically, which I think it can. But yeah, just for new players, like I said, in gold you can only put 4 rares maximum. If you're thinking, well, I can't put 5 rares, it's just for people to stop farming 5 rares in gold. I think that was the reason. But yeah, you got a maximum of 2 epics, and then you can put as many commons in as you like. But I always target this range in gold. Like I'm not even saying I'm gonna even challenge, although I did get top 300 a few weeks ago with a farming deck. But my main aim is to farm this range, which is basically saying 80 frags across 15 decks is like 900 frags. I get 3.1k fan points across 15 decks is about, that's the maths, about 50k points fan points
What's your max or all time high? I mean,
in gold
frags.
or frags.
No frags.
Let's have a look.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I've seen a couple years where you're like, oh god, I want to say it was like almost 4K frags.
I think for my budget, I definitely do
You
outperform.
outperform. Absolutely.
Definitely, just because. But I think part of that is because I kind of am on the ball with the market every week. I kind of have to be, right.
You are the person on the like. You are the market.
I have to be on the ball with it because obviously I do the article and stuff, so I kind of have to know how the different heroes are doing. But which is an advantage, right? But if I look at my competitions, there's one week where I crushed literally every league. I can't remember what it was, except obviously
That's what I
elite.
think I was talking
But
about. Like I want to say you were pushing almost 5,000 frags, or like it was
yeah,
at least
so
4
my
or
last
5.
tournament, I got 5,000 frags, 0.2 ETH. I got like for
That's what I get a
1,500.
month, man.
I got $1,500 in USD. Like if I look at if I just treat every card as a floor, so 50 cards
Oh
at floor,
god.
then yeah, I made a really good. Last week was a crazy. It kind of hit me that fantasy is just too good, right? Because if you put
I can't believe more people haven't, like when people catch on to how great it is and how like consistent it is, like it's still not priced in, right? Like, and I hate talking about price, but because it's fun, right? It's crazy. Like it's not, people just don't understand it. And that's what I like about the free to play option and the onboarding of it, because the more people get on, the more people are going to realize, oh, why aren't more people playing, right?
main 50 was insane for me, right? If you
Oh
look
my god,
here,
is that
5,000
0.2
frags,
something?
0.357 ETH.
Oh, Jesus.
Like
At
I think what
ETH
happened
today, think of that. That's a lot of
so what happened was I did only had 3 elite farms. My gold farms did
Oh
well that
god,
week.
look at those golds.
But
What'd you
but
finish in silver though?
I had 2 in the top 10 in silver.
Oh, I remember that week.
I had 1 in the top 10 in bronze, and then I had
really?
1 in the top 10 in reverse. So when you do well in like 3 tournament leagues at once, you're gonna have very good rewards, right? And no, this is before the rewards got adjusted per week. So it's I actually think my last week's performance was crazy good, just because the rewards were obviously per week are less, so it means it's harder to get ETH reward and frags, right? But yeah, that's how my main aim is to hit 4,000 frags like I did the other 2 weeks. Like this is my average type of thing: 250 fan points, 4k frags, and about
250k
0.1.
frag points.
Yeah. I try to get 1 million every 4 weeks, every 4 tournaments.
Jesus.
I can't compete with the whales, but I'm hoping I can get to 10 million soon.
I'm hoping to get to 5 million.
Yeah, let's pull up yours. I want to see how your tournament sort of progress.
Let me look real quick. I'm gonna reshare. Sorry, my stomach's are hurting, so I had to eat an apple.
Yeah, I mean, I'm snacking on pistachios here.
No, dude, pistachio sounds so good. Like for real.
It's actually the ones that
one?
my auntie came from New York like literally last week, right? And she bought like these. The flavor of these pistachios are next level, right? I've just been snacking on them for that.
Oh, let's go. All right, this is the right one. This one here. Let me make it small again, or we'll quit it. Make sure it looks good. Yeah, that's one thing I need. I might end up switching. I kind of I met or commented on Thread Guy's thingy-mabobber, his stream one day, and was talking to him. He does OBS. I might actually end up switching to OBS. Probably not though for this, but maybe, I don't know. It's just because it's nice to be able to have the different things, because like your screen is different than my screen. And it's instead of having to take the time to kind of change this all, it would be
Yeah,
nice.
no, 100%.
But so we're gonna look at competitions, right?
Yeah,
so look,
let's have a-
so December is when we started. All right, so we're gonna come back. When would that have been? What main was that? I think we
Six-
started like, we'll just say like 20.
4, 60, around.
Like
No, so right
28?
now it's July the 7th. So we've done 6, 24, 26 tournaments ago. So it's about 34. That is 34. 34. So you are like 500 frags, right?
Yep. Yeah. So like, well, look, there's a couple of tournaments here where I didn't put my decks in, right? So like 150 frags, 150 frags.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
And then so like 600. Like right here's when we started. Like I really started like, so really about there. We'll say like 35. 35, 30. We'll call it 37. Is when I started putting in the strategy, right? And so come up and look, it only took like 3 weeks, not even, before I was already seeing a 50% gain. And then by the time like a month and a half hit, I was getting close to, I was breaking all time weekly, basically. And then had like a bad week where, because you think I would learn. If you look back, it's been almost a year that I've made these mistakes, right? It's been like 8 months that, not mistakes, but 8 months since we've been streaming together. And yet we do our decks on stream together, and I still change them so much that I will last minute be pissing with decks.
I do it a lot. Like I always change my decks every time. It's okay. I feel like the longer the wait the tournament is, you always just kind of keep changing them until it's Monday and you have to make the decks.
Yeah. But yeah, see, I usually am happy with like I try to go for 0.01 ETH, but I'm not so worried about the ETH, because even with the ETH, it just everything goes right back in 2 cards. So I like to get 1,000. Like before, I used to try to go for 500, and then also like I also put in, once I had like that strategy, took on the frog strategy, I put in more ETH. Like I put in that 0.5 or whatever, and then like another like 0.2, and then which granted I had to take a little bit out to do like a mint or something. So we'll say like 0.5 total that I put in since we've been doing this together. And then, but like, yeah, and then
you did 59. 1K. You did well in silver, right? In 59, main tournament.
Yes.
59. I think you did well in silver.
I think
I actually was just checking up because I remember doing your deck with silver, and I was like, okay, let's check what he got.
Because I got no, dude, it was crazy. Like I got top 50, but there for a while I was in like top 10.
Where was I in that tournament? I don't think I did well.
You were ahead of me. One of the tournaments. Well, I know you were ahead of me. I just don't know how far. Yeah, see, you were 3 spots ahead of me.
Yeah,
I remember I was like, I'm gonna beat HK, and then you like.
What was my deck in that one? I think.
Let's look at it. This one.
Yeah, orangey was.
It was kind of similar to mine.
Yeah, and to be honest, I didn't expect this one to go well, because my 2 commons did well in this deck. So if you go back to yours, let's see what you did. I think we had something similar. I think you're 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Like it was really similar.
Rare. Right, yeah, you had the 4 rare.
That was
Hugo was a 1-star. He was a 1-star, I think. That tournament. Intent was
and so was RW, or Sherlock Holmes was super low. I think he was like a 3 or 4. But Bread was also, she was like an 8-star. Bread was like a 7 or 6.
Yeah.
But these guys were pretty low.
Yeah. I think Silver's definitely become very
competitive. So 5K barely not breaking the top 25 is insane.
So how did you do silver last week as well? Let's see last week.
I didn't do very good last week.
Oh, that's
because we didn't do decks together.
I came runner up last week.
You did?
Yeah.
You're grounded.
So do you know the top deck? The top 2 decks were tied. I came second. Can you see? 20 points.
Bro.
I hate it, man, when it's just that close. And I was the only one.
That was smart.
I was the only one that played Honey and Luke together. And funny enough, I put both of them in my bronze deck as well. I don't think many played that combination. A lot of them went with the Maxi and
what was she last week?
Honey was a 5-star. 5-star.
He was low starred, right?
4-star. He was a 4-star. So I went 8,
4.
5, 4, 1, 5. I think it was.
Oh,
Because
nice.
main was a 5-star. Now if you
I
just
thought your
close that,
7711 was gonna do, or your 77711 was gonna do well. I don't know if you end
yeah,
up sticking with it, but I know you had one
I
there for a
did,
while.
but that one did that one did do that well because the 7 stars didn't do that well. So if you click off that, I think there was a few ties in there. Can you see if you scroll down? Online, so there's another tie there. There's another tie 10 to 12. So what you'll find is
Whoever
because the
entered it first.
because the competition's so so good in terms of like the number of people that have good decks, it's almost hard to get that edge. So I feel like with silver there's that thing where when I do well, it feels like, you know what, I did well, right? Because there's everyone's inventory's kind of improved. Everyone's got a rare Greg or a Unipix. So I like competing in silver. But
Dude,
yeah,
it's
I did.
crazy. Like 48, like so I scored 49, basically 4,900, and
Wow,
151. That is nuts. Like
that's
silver is,
crazy.
I think silver's one of the hardest leagues, like competitive wise.
I think every league is hard in their own way, right?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because what in elite you have the
You
thing
just have to beat
where
Otto.
yeah, that's the first of all, right?
He has a boss. That's
He's
the
got
only league that has a boss.
he's got the legendary knife as well now, so he's got full
Oh, he
legendary.
did get it.
Yeah,
Did he get his
uh,
legendary Clem? I know he's going after Clems.
yeah, he's going after Clem. But what I'm saying is like with elite is there's a bit of a the challenge is to win it you kind of can't play the same hero that other cards
Mm-hmm.
like other players are playing. So kind of that, you kind of do you go for a higher variance card just to like try getting the win. So there's that challenge. With gold and silver, it's pretty much similar, right? Do you go with your do you play your epics as your top in gold, or do you play them in elite? And there's that challenge as well. Silver, the challenge is there's a lot of good decks and it's hard to get the edge. And then bronze, obviously, bronze is a bit more. Oh, nice. Should we go
I
through the
forgot. I didn't put my
feature play?
decks in yet. What's up?
You might as well quickly go through the feature play while you're doing
Yeah,
it.
because like I didn't get my decks in, so I just realized that like sorry, it was super random. Here, we'll go home real quick. But I didn't
I
get
need
to
to
put
do
my
mine
decks
as well.
in.
I'm going to do
So
mine as well.
so I put one silver deck in, and when you start with this, you only get one spot, and you get what's nice is when you start free to play, you get a one. Maybe one of these episodes, I'll create a new. I don't know. I don't like creating new accounts, but we will. Oh wait, yeah, because I have my the onboarding series where I'm using my fantasy hour account to like start a brand new account and show everyone how to do it. I'll just wait for the free to play, and I'll save that portion for us to do on live stream so that they can see how you pick one of each level. Whatever it's called. You know how you go. You pick an 8-star, a random 8-star out of the ones they give you. So here we'll go start here. I'll do another silver deck. I've got like I'm gonna go Jesse. So you know how you get the random. So what I like about free to play, which is really addicting, is the training camp, which we'll go over real quick, and then also the upgrade card, right? The one that you can get like a common to rare upgrade. Those are so like broken, like they're so good. But it gets everyone like it's not broken. It's like it's fun because it gets people to like play, right? Like continue to play.
No, definitely. Yeah, I upgraded I think it was Unipix on the feature play and Mosey. Are you playing? Is this silver here?
It's silver, yes. I'm trying to find. I need to level it out to where it's not.
You might need to burn a few cards, yeah.
Oh yeah, to see, because I opened my packs this morning, but I didn't. Hey, let me try and get her in, and I go a little riskier on these.
I packed a was. I
What?
packed a
I
yeah.
can't do that.
But I don't have as much as XP as you do though. You've got a lot more than me. I've got
Well, see, the thing
700.
is, I got restarted too. They restarted me
Yeah,
because
even me. I think
I was testing it early.
I think they restarted everyone, to be honest. I think they did.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. But see, dude, I play this. I'll let my. I was talking about yesterday on Fantasy Hour. I let my 11-year-old has her own because she plays fantasy core. She's getting pretty good. She actually got into she did what what I do, and she went on I showed her like, okay, hey, now that I feel like you're good, you got to go to portfolio, you got some liquid. If you want, you can do this buying pack stuff and burning. Well, she ended up now she's burning her rewards and going crazy with them instead of doing what she was before. So she actually lost a little bit of it. But
I burn a lot,
she goes crazy on core or on this free to play. My daughter, my 6-year-old, let her play on this, and she just was killing it, man. She was crushing it. Is he still on private, Stowe?
Yeah, Stowe's on private.
Okay.
I'd almost
When
go
do you get
with
another
these.
rare?
Well, you had one red, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I got 2 more rares I can put in here. I forgot. Oh, and I'm looking for bread guy. Where's my bread guy rare? I know I have one. Where
Maybe
is
it's
he?
you're not playing on a deck already. That is currently.
Oh, I
That
bet
deck
he is.
already.
Yeah, he is in
He's
the
already in the
deck, dang it.
tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, he is, dang it. Okay, so we'll just go.
You have to think who
But
posts on the
sure.
weekend as well. Like Sherpa probably.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
got,
I'm
you got,
already. I don't have any
you have
2
any
stars.
two-star.
Okay, so Jesse,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be in. Sorry, bro. Jesse has to be in.
Yeah, you kind of have to put
Like,
Jesse
I gotta
in.
have Jesse in. Jesse, you have to be in. Yeah, Jesse. We'll take
Sherpa off.
Bo out. Oh yeah, sure, but too.
Sherpa 2. And then just press the magic one now. It'll
Oh
probably help
yeah,
you
let's
better.
just do that. Boom. Yeah, we'll just go like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that actually.
Take Tom out and see if there's a better one start in case, right?
Yeah,
But
I think I might.
doubt
I
it.
think I have a psycho. Oh, I
Because
burnt my psychos like a dummy.
Tom
Well, I
might not
can't even
even
find my
post.
Tom. Where's my Tom at? Oh, here we'll just go like that
Yes,
and have Tom. I think
yeah.
that's my. Oh wait, no, we have these. Wait, you think
Versus
Versa
it.
would do better? Versa Luna?
Probably. You
It's
got
not
Mikado
showing
as
me.
well. Like search the hero. There
There
we
we
go.
go. We'll launch it. All right, and then we'll put a bronze deck in real quick. Because I have another deck I can put in. So
Oh, we
we'll
got
do.
3 entries. Wow. I've only
Yeah,
got 2 at the moment. You have to do
I
the
almost
wheels.
have 4. Well, no, you get it, but you get So what I love about it is in the first iteration of testing, they just let you go to elite right away, right? And that's how it was kind of like a glitch, not a glitch, but like it just wasn't for us experienced players. We know how to do it, but it's like I like the fact of how it is now, like based on XP. So you start with bronze, then when you get XP high enough, it unlocks silver for you, and then when you get your XP high enough, it unlocks gold, which I haven't even unlocked gold yet. I think it's like 3,250 XP you need to
Yeah,
unlock gold.
for
Dude,
sure.
but it's a lot of fun. I like it because it's like the natural progression of the game. I am gonna
Yeah,
put Tom in here.
yeah.
We're gonna go because it's the weekend, so we know Travis is gonna post on the weekend.
Yeah, that's a good shout
Like,
out. The WS Wall Street bets.
yep,
Yeah.
bets. We know Luca or Loki's gonna post on the weekends. And what does that leave me with? 5. And we know Min posts on the weekends. What do you think of
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I'd
But I don't know about
probably.
Tom. I don't think I like Tom. I want Mikado because I know Mikado's gonna post.
Yeah, just go with
And I
that
would
then.
love, and I'm gonna make a video and a post if I end up scoring relatively well with the devs. That'll be huge.
Devs, yeah.
I found a
Nice.
use case for the devs. You don't have to burn them every week. You want to go over yours real quick?
Yeah, I don't have any slots at the moment.
Oh,
Because
okay, okay.
they're currently
Oh,
already
here
being played.
here. Do you want to share your? Or we'll just do this real quick together here. So here's the lessons, and let's see what I do. Say who talks more about macro. I would say Waz or Wizard. What do you think?
Macro and politics. I've seen Carbon post a bit about US stuff.
We'll go with
But
yours. You were right. I was wrong.
okay.
All right, who talks more about NFTs? I'm gonna say Kate.
I'll go okay. Just 'cause I don't see Iceberg. I don't have his I do have his notifications, but I don't check his post as much.
Most followers and then
Ooh, this is a tough one. This because the both are like 100K each. Oh, this is a close one.
I'll be honest. I usually go and cheat on these.
Yeah, I'd probably go leaning towards Evan just because he does scores well. I say Ignace.
Ah!
Oh,
Which one
right.
scored the most last week? Oh, this one's hard.
But where's Laloon? No, he was 8-star.
Yep, good. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he
he
is
was
now.
8-star.
More about gaming. See, I don't know who this is.
It can't be art school because that's meme coins.
Oh, it was art
No,
school.
wait.
Because
How
I didn't know
art
who
school?
that person
No,
was.
that's definitely not right. Art school does not talk about games.
Maybe just he does it a little more than that other person. Because I didn't know who
Talk
that
about
other person was.
AI. Andy, surely. Right? Naive's just
Andy,
meme.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Knives more like. This one's pretty easy. So Yarm, I feel like that's
Yeah,
Wales
that's surely right.
or Wales. Yeah. This one. Oh, duh.
Ooh,
If the
Bandit.
what?
Oh, come on. The
What?
king of shit.
Bandit!
Oh,
Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Bandit is not the top shit poster anymore. Someone clip it.
sign is of Bandit. Who talks more about news? Oof. Psycho barely
Psycho.
posts like, but he barely
Yeah.
posts like, what news did he post about?
I
Stowe.
feel like Stowe.
Yeah.
Because Leon never posts about Stowe. Oh, this one's hard. I don't know either of their content.
But let's think about it. So CT is probably cooking on content, the general customer tournament. Maybe that Hero's been posting about memes and CTO, maybe go that way. Whereas
Yeah.
ILO's more like.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, there we go.
I just went with your first gut. But yeah, what I love about
Right.
this, you can just stay in here and do this forever. You can just keep
No,
going and going and going.
no, I think eventually your questions run out. Apparently.
Oh, see,
Someone's
maybe I
been
haven't went long enough.
Yeah, someone's done it very long on the thingy.
Oh, okay. See, I've done it to the point of like, me and my daughter sat there for like an hour one day and did it.
Yeah, they need to fix a few of the questions because Bandit can't be. Bandit will assign it any day, right? But anyways, I'm gonna have to go now.
Yep,
Because
yep, me
it's
too.
been a
I
bit.
just wanted to kind of showcase that. Well, it
Yeah.
was unintentional. I wasn't going to showcase this episode. It was going to be a different one. But hey, it worked because I forgot to
No.
share my screen. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah.
Thank you, HK, as always. Anyone who is not, for some crazy reason, following HK or myself, but definitely be following HK, go ahead and share I forgot to do it during the show. Please repost the stream. Also follow us on YouTube. It's Fantasy on Top. My camera just went out, so it's perfect timing. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much, HK, and thank you for everyone watching.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I can end it.